Maria, what charges are Puigdemont and the Catalan government facing?
Hi, good afternoon, Mark. Like you mentioned, it's been a quiet day here in Barcelona, no signs of tension. It would seem a pretty smooth transition, no human shield, so to speak, protecting buildings here. I do want to say that we got news from the state prosecutor back in Madrid, and it's expected he has pressed charges against Carlos Puigdemont. The regional president, remember, he was ousted from office on Friday. Well, now he's facing charges of sedition, which, as you know, carries 15 years in prison, but also the most serious charge, which is rebellion against the state. That's potentially 30 years in prison, as well as misuse of public funds. Remember, we talked about this throughout, who paid for this illegal referendum. And I do want to say it's not just Puigdemont, but it's the rest of the regional cabinet and the Speaker of the Catalan Parliament who will also be charged.
Maria, sorry, Bonnie.
Go ahead, Mark.
Is there any validity, Maria, to reports that the man we're seeing on television now, Puigdemont, has fled to Brussels?
Now, Mark, that's another surreal turn, I would say, the story has taken. So we're now getting reports that Puigdemont, indeed, as you mentioned, has fled the country and he is in Brussels. The idea here is that he is potentially going to be seeking political asylum. And it's not just Puigdemont. Apparently, there's also 5 members of the regional government who have left Spain and are now in Brussels. Again, this is unconfirmed, but we're getting from multiple media reporting this. I do want to say we've been trying to get hold of the press department for Puigdemont. None of them are picking up the phone, and 2 of them, the more senior ones, have turned their phones off. So it's been difficult to get clarification on this. But again, it's been also very difficult to get hold of people who manage Puigdemont's agenda.
You would imagine that if they indeed are in a different country, that now they'll become martyrs of some kind, Maria. But what about the regular day-to-day folk in Catalonia? Are they going about their business, to their jobs as normal?
That's a good question, and I think it tells you just pretty much everything. Remember, today was the first working day of this so-called republic, and what we're seeing is that people are getting on with their everyday life. It's business as usual here in Barcelona. I have to tell you, it's pretty empty today here. It's been very quiet. It's been a very normal day. In fact, I would say there's more members of the media here than protesters. We've been seeing very few of them, and again, there was this question mark: is what is the Catalan police going to do? And what it seems is that it's been a very smooth transition this morning.